Hello, good afternoon. Hello, Nemo, good to see you. Thank you for coming. More video editing. More video editing. Let's get myself comfy. Just a fork in the road. And... I love this song. Find a way to make how the story ends. How the story ends. Okay. Hello, Core. Alright, where did we get to? I'm on my knees. Right here in this moment as the moment passes us. What's this one? Ah, the ADHD moment. Followed by vindication. Which of these animals has blue blood? Octopus does.
Has and horseshoe
Octopus
crab,
and horseshoe crab.
Crab, yeah.
Yeah, horseshoe.
Sea creatures.
Sea creatures.
Because they have copper
Yes.
instead of iron in their blood.
Ooh.
Funky.
Yep.
Maybe that's what's wrong with me.
Alright, I'm gonna put the additional knowledge acquired. Yeah, this daylight saving time has got me hecked up. Oh dear. Okay, never mind. We'll do the original one then. The more you know. I'm going to need to reset my sleep schedule this weekend. Body has decided 10 p.m. is sleep time instead of 1 a.m., which means I was wide awake at 4:30. Damn. Damn, okay. That's quite a difference considering it's an hour's change. I don't even know if that's daylight saving time. I think that's just winter. I think your body just got hit by winter. It's like, oh, it's dark at 6. It's sleepy time. Move that to there. I just set my lights to go turn on at 5 instead of 6. Fair enough. We don't have an auto timer for that. Okay, so put that there.
Instead of iron in their blood.
Ooh.
Funky.
Yep.
Maybe that's what's wrong with me. Maybe that's what's wrong with me.
Interesting how, like, the video doesn't start for, like, a couple of frames.
Maybe that's what's wrong with me.
It's just one bulb controlled from my phone, but still, fair enough. That's still more than we have. Now that I've expressed my random grievances with life in general, how is your day going? My day is going fine. My day has gone the same as almost every day so far this week, which is my alarm goes off. I wake up, feel utterly exhausted, so I turn the alarm off and go back to bed for 2 more hours. I wake up and I still feel tired, but then I look at the clock and I'm like, oh, I've got to get up. The day is gone. And then I, like, exist for an hour, go for a walk, have food, and start stream. And that's been my week every day this week, and I don't feel good about it. I don't feel good about it because I could have been doing stuff. But I've just been waking up and feeling so tired. To which everybody and their dog would say to me, maybe you should go to bed earlier, to which I say, shut the fuck up. You're hit with winter as well. It could just be winter. It could just be winter hitting. Seasons be changing. Which of these animals is blue? Someone reset the simulation, forgot to update our user data. No, it's they've installed an update, but they didn't restart. So we're just here, just like, oh god, please, why? Help me. Ugh. Yeah. The trick is trying to be forgiving to yourself, but yeah, I feel slightly bad because there was stuff I could have done and haven't done. So, meh. Which of these animals is blue blood?
Octopus.
What you're saying is you need something to push out of bed earlier, like, say, a morning stream. I know, right? That's why I have that morning stream. But, like, statistically, it's one of my worst streams in the week, which is not a good motivator. And the thing is that there are jobs that need to be done that I can't do on stream. So by making myself stream more, I'm defeating the point because I still can't do those jobs. What I need to do is do as, like you said, and maybe, like, force reset my sleep schedule if I can. Problem is I'm very weak-willed. And I'm like, oh, I can stay up an extra half hour. Stays up another 2 hours. Which of the... Make it surprisingly genuine. What is it? Oh. Found a thing. You found a thing? What is the thing you found? Hello, Das. Which of these animals is blue? Which of these... Blue blood.
Octopus.
Perfect timing, Das. I'll send to you as well. Actually, I'll just post it in memes. What have you found? What have you found? Very good. Very good. That's a good shirt. Which of these animals is blue blood?
Octopus.
Octopus stir. Which of these animals is blue... Which of these animals... Which of these animals has blue blood?
Octopus.
These animals has blue blood.
Octopus.
Blood.
Octopus.
Everyone needs my painting schedule must expedite. Nice. Which of these animals has blue blood?
Octopus.
Blue blood.
Octopus.
Yeah, needs to go up there.
Octopus.
Octopus. Blue blood.
Octopus.
Octopus stir.
Has.
Which of these animals has blue blood?
Octopus.
Octopus stir.
Has. And horseshoe crab.
Octopus stir.
Has.
So that I do not build a grey pile of shame. I mean, we've had a grey pile of shame for about 6 years. There's nothing wrong with it. And it's now not getting any smaller again because I stopped doing mini painting streams because they were not good. Excuse me. And a grey bag of shame, or was it a box? Ours was a box. The box did eventually get emptied into a cupboard, which took several months post moving. But now the cupboard is just a cupboard of shame. For us, at least.
has an horseshoe crab,
Octopus
I
and
would
horse
say.
crab.
And horseshoe crab.
Octopus.
And horseshoe crab,
Octopus
I
and
would
horse
say.
crab.
Crab, yeah. Crab, yeah.
Yeah.
Crab, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, horseshoe.
Mm-hmm. Octopus stir.
Has an horseshoe
Octopus
crab, I
and
would
horse
say.
crab.
Crab, yeah.
Yeah.
And horseshoe
Octopus.
crab.
Octopus
crab, I
and
would
horse
say.
crab.
Octopus and horseshoe. Did you say horseshoe crab?
And horse
Say.
crab.
And horseshoe crab. And horseshoe crab. Octopus stir.
Has an horseshoe
Octopus
crab, I
and
would
horse
say.
crab.
Crab, yeah.
Yeah, horseshoe.
Horseshoe
Move this higher. Which of these
Two
animals has
animals.
blue blood?
Octopus
Octopus stir.
has an horseshoe
Octopus
crab, I
and
would
horse
say.
crab.
Crab, yeah.
Yeah, horseshoe.
Right, it's done it again. Who knows why? Fresh. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it just stops sometimes. Weird.
Curse you.
Sea creatures.
Well, let's drink some tea. Also, I'm realizing now, looking back at this clip, that at no point did anybody acknowledge that the question says tasty blue blood. Okay.
Sea creatures.
Sea creatures.
Because they have copper in.
Sea creatures.
Because they have.
Sea creatures.
Sea creatures.
Because they have copper instead of iron in their blood. Instead of iron in their blood.
Sea creatures.
Because they have copper in.
So many people.
Copper instead. Copper instead.
Brr. Sea creatures.
Because they have.
I can't type at all today. Let's just spell every word incorrect.
They have. They have. Copper instead of blood. Instead of iron. In their blood.
Sea creatures.
Sea creatures.
Because they have copper instead of iron in their blood. Instead of iron. They have copper
Jeez.
instead of iron in their blood.
Maybe that's what's wrong with me. Maybe. Maybe that's what's wrong with me. Maybe that's what's wrong with me.
Okay, let's watch that back. Which of these
Two
animals has blue blood?
Octopus
Octopus do.
has and horseshoe
Octopus
crab, I
and
would
horse
say.
crab.
Crab, yeah.
Yeah, horseshoe.
Sea creatures.
Sea creatures.
Because they have
do.
copper
Jeez.
instead of iron in their blood.
Maybe that's what's wrong with me.
Okay, that's that one done. Grin. Cheese! I feel like this is an appropriate place to put a Wallace and Gromit gif, if I can find one. Wallace and Gromit cheese. Huh. I didn't know that, but that totally makes sense. Apparently, when Wallace first declared his love for the cheese in the 1995 short A Close Shave, it helped boost the cheese's popularity and saved the Wensleydale Creamery from closing. There you go. Save the cheese! God, Wallace and Gromit is great. Just seeing that clip of Wallace and Gromit, of just like, yeah, Wallace and Gromit is great. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Classic. It's classic. Now, where are the places you find cheese? Mm-hmm. Now, where are the places you find cheese? Lancashire, Cheddar, Wensleydale, Philadelphia, Tesco's? Oh, cheese. Another cheese clip? You don't have to clip the cheese all the time. We know what it does. Oh, but it's funny. Well, fair enough if it makes you laugh. Cheese! Cheese! Back when TV was square. Kids these days don't remember when TV was square. Cheese! back when games were voxel based because that's what was forming the TV properly. They weren't called voxels back then, they were just called pixels. Yeah. Voxel might not be the word, yeah. A voxel is I believe a voxel is essentially a 3D pixel. But things weren't 3D back then, so it was just pixels. Yeah, a voxel is a representation of a value on a 3-dimensional grid akin to the 2D pixel. So games weren't voxel-based back then because we didn't have 3D. They were pixel-based. Yeah, a voxel is a 3D pixel. So that's why you could argue that basically all the graphics were repeats of a few square icons. Blah. Remember when games were lines? Remember when games were lines? Big stretch. Cheese! 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 That's good enough, I think. Cheese! How many times are we going to hear me and Curl scream cheese? At least another 4 or 5. I remember when football was a good enough name for a game. Classic. Big yawn. Oh, my neck. Oh. Ooh, it's really aching all of a sudden. Oh, there we go. Cheese!
Ruin it for Blue. Ruin it for Blue. Ruin it for Blue. Ruin it for Blue.
Oh. You think that would stop me? You think you think you think that would stop me? You think that would stop me?
Wait, which one? Wait, which one?
You think that would stop me? Me? You think that would stop me?
Wait, which one?
Yes.
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 There's an ad on the way, just so people know.
Yes.
Yes. Yay. I'm gonna go with this color for Nemo just because Rosa and Nemo in the same clip, their colors are quite close to one another because they're both kind of like grayish. Rosa's is like a purplish gray, but I feel like if you can see those two side by side, like that's kind of hard to tell those two apart. So I'm gonna go with making Nemo kind of yellowy in this instance. Jeez! Helps if I could see the screen. I did say we would be hearing it several more times. Jeez!
Ruin it for Blue.
Oh. Jeez!
Ruin it for Blue.
Oh. You think that would stop me?
Wait, which one?
Yes.
Yes.
Good enough. Ba ba ba. Ba da ba da ba da. There's a ladybug. Ugh, brain. Literally stared at the screen for like a good 10 seconds, like, what was I gonna do? I was gonna put these in the main timeline, because they're done. There we go. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Right. I don't know what to do with this one.
Lou, you know how you criticize us for redeeming all of our stuff in chat because we have ADHD,
Hmm.
and yet we have 3 people left to do the book, and you're now, I don't know what you're doing.
I'm doing the thing that I need to do to go do the book.
Do you? I thought you'd unlocked all the Lunatics wardrobe.
No,
Yeah,
it's the
but
one
you
before
other
that.
achievements before that.
Yeah, I preemptively looked up all the other ones, because Hallowed Eyes wants me to carve pumpkins, which I went to go do, and I did that. So I was like, well, I'm going to preemptively go see what the one after that wants to do. And the one after that wants me to have the achievement Ancient Grudge, which is to go kill Joko's minions. So I'm like, fine, I'll go do that. I'll go do that now.
That's a completely separate quest.
I feel like what I can do here is just like have the wiki page come up, and also I'm going to delete that so that that clip can be in this timeline as well. There you are again, find a way to make some peace with how the story ends. How the story ends. Up all the other ones, because Hallowed Eyes wants me to carve pumpkins, which I went to go do, and I did that. So I was like, well, I'm going to preemptively go see what the one after that wants to do. And the one after that wants me to have the achievement Ancient Grudge, which is to go kill Joko's minions. So I'm how the story ends. Okay, let me do this. Eulogy in real time. Is in the lamplight. Okay, so Guild Wars 2 wiki mad memories list. Save that one. Guild Wars 2 wiki it's the pumpkin carving achievement. And then we save this one. Wiki Ancient Grudge. Let me click on that. Leaves are falling, falling. Grudge achievement. Brooklyn. I'm going to need to clip Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Vindication. Mm-hmm. I just need to. Speaking of Guild Wars, I started the Skimmer Lady quest. I just need to grab the points for it and torture myself a bit. I'll be able to dive. Fair enough. If I'm free, which I know is very unlikely, but if I'm around, I'd be happy to like go do Path of Fire stuff with you for a bit because there are a couple of things that I wouldn't mind having the masteries for. I don't think I need to have the masteries, but I wouldn't mind having them. And I think for a lot of them it is, I have actually got the XP, but I don't have the mastery points to spend, I think. Which is, I would like to fully level up the Springer. I've only got one left to do, and I think the Roller Beetle, because most of the mounts have a thing where the last mastery for them gives a bonus to all the other mounts. Like, I think the final mastery for the Springer is it gives all mounts a reduction to fall damage, which is useful. Because I did so much Path of Fire content, I ended up with a decent amount of XP. I think because, obviously Path of Fire involved doing both the Griffin grind and the Skyscale grind. Yeah, Masterful Descent, Master the Springer Mount, and share the bonus of Fortified Descent to all other mounts. Which would be useful on the Warclaw especially, because I think the Griffin and the Skyscale actually don't take full damage, but when using the Warclaw, that would be useful. And the Raptor. I've got the Skimmer one. I believe I have the Jackal one. It's the Roller Beetle one I think I need to do. Roller Beetle is just perform tricks after boosting to regain endurance. But I don't have that one. And I believe I maxed out Aureen's one, Bond of Faith, master your bond with Aureen so that she can lend you magic wings, allowing you to launch from your mount. I think I have that as well. So in terms of masteries, I think it is literally just the finalizing the Springer and the Roller Beetle. But I think they're both XP'd up. I think I just need the points. But I think I've gathered all of the insights, which are the ones that are in the map, so I've got to do like achievement-based ones. But yeah. Yeah. I wonder if in a future expansion they'll give the Springer a power. Because you know how they've given Skimmer this, like, echolocation thing? To make it somewhat relevant in this new expansion. I wonder if they'll eventually give the Skimmer something, to the Springer, keep saying the wrong one, the Springer something, because the Springer, I would say, is the most irrelevant mount now, unfortunately. Because you basically get given the Raptor now, don't you? It used to be you would just get it at the start of Path of Fire, but I think they just give it to people now. Because Hope has a Raptor, doesn't she? So the Raptor is important because it's like the first mount that you get. But like, you need the Springer for some of the story in Path of Fire, and then you rapidly unlock like the Jackal and stuff like that. But and also now you can get like the Skyscale easier in Secrets of the Obscure. That's the one. Roller Beetle has the speed. Both the Warclaw and the Raptor are good for just general traversal, because Raptor has the vertical, but the cat, I can't talk. The Raptor has the horizontal leap, but the cat also has a bit of height because it can triple jump. Obviously, the Skyscale now gets given to you a lot easier. The Griffin is still a bit of a grind, because there's not an easy way to get the Griffin, but the Griffin I just love the Griffin. It's fun to fly around with, and there's like this whole culture of like Griffin races, because obviously the Griffin can fly faster than the Skyscale if you get the height. So I'm like, to be honest, I don't know. I know PK Rosa complained the Raptor might be on a timer, but that might have changed. I'm not too familiar. But you get given the Raptor relatively quickly. And again, it's like if you get Path of Fire, which these days is cheaper, you get it within the first like 10 minutes. So, but the Raptor is like the beginner mount, so it's it's your chocobo. It's the first mount you get, and it's probably the only mount you will have for a while. Okay. It says here on the wiki, if I'm reading this correctly, I'll actually show this to you. Raptor's still my fave. I still like the Raptor as well. I still like the Raptor. They're good. I love the way that they characterized the Raptor in Guild Wars. They were like, they literally, what if we took a Raptor and gave it like a dog brain? Just made it like a dog. But yeah, look at it. Look at this. It says Raptor, owned content none, reach level 10 on any character for a one-time character-specific 10-hour mount. Any expansion, reach level 10. So if you buy any expansion, you get the Raptor at level 10 for free. So the time lock is if you are specifically playing the free version without having bought anything, which I think is okay. 10 hours is a decent amount of time. Probably not in the grand scheme of things in an MMO, but if you're going to put 10 hours into an MMO, maybe you should buy an expansion, And then just once you own Path of Fire, you get the mastery track. So you don't get the mastery track, but you get the mount. So yeah, so the 10 hour limit is if you are solely playing on the free base game and don't own any expansions. It doesn't even say that has to be Path of Fire, it just says you have to buy an expansion. How much are the expansions these days? Okay, they're not on sale at the moment, so they're at full price, but I feel like Path of Fire and Heart of Thorns get pretty cheap when they go on sale. Take a shot, everybody. Blue's promoting Guild Wars again. I should get paid or something. Yeah, they're not on sale at the moment, but that's probably because they're holding off for a Black Friday sale. Because they put them on sale during the anniversary. That was like a month or so ago. So I imagine they're now off sale so that they can go back on sale. Because legally, things have to be not on sale at some point. So, yeah. Fun fact, I'm technically taking shots. Shots. So yeah, I think it's widely known that I consider the Griffin to be my favourite mount. It's just fun to fly with it. It feels good. So yeah. So my hot take is the Springer is the most redundant mount. It used to be the Warclaw because the Warclaw was locked to World v World, so it's like, cool, do you do PvP? No, cool, you don't need the Warclaw. So they made it relevant. So I think it would be nice if they made, I don't know how you would make it relevant. That's a tough one. How do you make it relevant? I don't know. Because, like, some could say, like, oh, the Jackal doesn't see a lot of use, but it's like, well, the Jackal has its own mechanic, which is the sand portals, so all they have to do is make a map that uses sand portals again, and boom, the Jackal's relevant again. So the question is, how do you make the Springer relevant when there are mounts that can fly? Which is a tough question. You have to give it some kind of... You'd have to give it an ability that it isn't based on its movement. It has to be able to do something. Maybe it gets like a ground pound. It can break things. Destructible terrain, anyone? Move that to there. I was so in my head about Guild Wars that I completely lost where I was meant to be doing stuff. And break the creamers they have are in those little shot cup looking bags. You just drink those? That's funny. The air elemental zone was rather vertical. Air is too strong for flying until late game. It already has that, if I recall, so an upgraded version, I guess. That's the problem of, like... It's so easy to get a sky scale now, and the sky scale kind of gives you all the maneuverability that you need. Because I think if you are on the back of a sky scale, if you just hold down space and go directly up, you go higher than a Springer can jump. And I don't think it would be good game design in order to make an old mount viable, you take away a newer mount. That doesn't fix the problem and will make people complain because they'll just be like, I just want my sky scale back. So it's like, that doesn't answer the thing. So I think you would need to give them an ability. I feel like maybe a ground pound of some kind. You just smash things open. Because you know how the Warclaw has the spear and chain? So you hooked the spear at something and then you pull it back with the chain? Maybe like a ground pound to smash open things. I put them in the coffee. I figured. When you said you were having shots, I was like, are you just drinking them? I was very confused. Right, so there's all my images in there. Here's all my Guild Wars images. I'm doing the thing that I need to do to go do the book. No, it's the one before that. Yeah, I preemptively looked up all the other ones because Hallowed Eyes wants me to carve pumpkins, which I went to go do. That's the Joko's Minions one. That's Ancient Grudge. That's Carve Pumpkins. The other ones, because Hallowed Eyes wants me to carve pumpkins, which I went to go do, and I did that. So I was like, well, I'm going to preemptively go see what the one after that was. And the one after that wants me to have the achievement Ancient Grudge. Already has that, if I recall, so an upgraded version, I guess. And then, yeah, that would be a mastery that you get. So that would just be a mastery. I did forget about that harpy egg. That's like on one specific thing. I did forget about that. So yeah, so they just make you make a mastery to improve your Springer's ground pound. That's how I would do it. You make it so that it's not just smashing, like, you know, because smashing eggs, let's be real, probably quite easy. So if you upgrade it so that you can like break open rock, and then you could have like a mechanic in a boss fight where the boss, like almost Mario style or something, the boss like gets knocked over and it's like, quick, while it's on the ground, jump on it and smash its shell open or something. So that's how I would do it. My phone died as you were talking, so you said something like, you can do the spring like, and then goodbye, then silence. Bye. Ah. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-bam. Ba-bam. This is Mad Memories Rivalry. You go talk to this person after you have completed this achievement. So I'm going to go complete the achievement. So I'm going to go complete the achievement. Can you tell me about Are your ears full of candy corn? Luckily, I guess I was only using one ear and I keep a backpack on me just in case. Fair enough. So you gotta make sure you put your headphones on charge today. Now remember to put them on charge when you get home. Can you tell me about the Night King Are your ears full of candy corn, soldier? we can't debrief until Chogo's minions are sent home. I should, but also they get a full charge in 20 minutes from my pack, so I kind of just don't. Well, then you end up in a situation like this, where you don't have charged headphones. It's pretty cool that they get full charge in like 20 minutes, so even if you charged them for like 5 minutes, you'd have a decent amount then, in theory. Okay, I gotta remember how Hope did this, because they told me and now I've forgotten. They walk, 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 walk. Somebody's following them. Get on a boat, walk, walk. Wow. Nighttime walk. A lot of walking. Get the fuck out of there. I'm almost halfway. You shall not fuck with me! Boromir's an arsehole. Fellows of the Fellowship doing what they do best. Okay, so it's this, then this, by the looks of it. How do I enable this?
Brief until Chogo's minions are sent home.
Okay, that's not doing anything at the moment. I don't know what I'm doing. My second set of these, I lost one of the ears to the last one just to find it after I bought a new set. Well, it means that you have a backup set, which is useful. I don't know what I'm supposed to do next. DaVinci Resolve Tracker. Okay, that's not that. Is it? This is the Fusion tab, so this is the Fusion tracker. Fusion tracker. Okay, see, I'm confused because in this tutorial he literally does the mask, then clicks this button and it just works, and I'm like, cool, mine didn't just work. How do I troubleshoot that? Hmm.
all you have to do is just put your mask on something, and often, you can just track the mask and it'll work. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to work in this scenario. Let's go ahead and try it and we'll see what happens. I'm just going to switch over to the tracking palette here and then just track back and forth. And let's see what goes down. Gosh dang it. It seems like it worked pretty well. Okay, can we just hold up for a minute? Because that's crazy. Like it's a little much. Look at this. Look at how much of the background I'm selecting here. Look at all these. There's like all these high contrast lines and stuff, and it just knows to ignore that, and it just knows that I want to stick it to the gift here. What the heck is going on? This is the thing in Resolve that I think might be actual black magic. Okay, it's troubling. We need to pray about that. But then what's great is once you have your track, you can adjust.
Okay, what if I disable these tracks for now, just so I can see better? Would I be able to see better if I do that? Okay, it's having a calculate, having a think and a calculate. Hi, Core. Thanks for all of the redeems.
Can you tell me about the Night King Corns? Oh, your ears full of candy corn, soldier. We can't debrief until Chogo's minions are sent home.
Oh, we learneding. We are big learneding new things. Where's my last frame? That's my last frame. A Tyranitar? Oh, heck. That's a T-Tar right there. Okay, I feel like I should soften the edge a little bit. Yeah, unsurprisingly, it's the wiggle that it's like struggling to keep up with. Let's have a little look. Yeah, that bit, but that chunk of orange next to the ear is very notable. It's like too dramatic a change, because like I change this to match it, but then I go back here and it's completely wrong again. How do I need to... It's fine till like there. And then here it changes. See, that messes the whole thing up again. I need it to... Why is it not like keyframing it or something of like, keep that the same, but have this change? I'm confused.
Until Choco's minions are sent home.
I don't know how it works. It's probably just like... I don't know, it's probably just... It's just too difficult for the program, I guess, to calculate it. I guess even though we can clearly see between the difference between this orange and this blue, the computer probably can't, so it's like struggling to follow it.
Can you tell me about the Night King Corns? Are your ears full of candy corn, soldier? We can't debrief until Choco's minions are sent home. Are sent.
It's true, my bad habits lead to you.
Can you tell me about the Night King Corns? Are your ears full of candy corn, soldier? We can't debrief until Choco's minions are sent home.
Apparently they're raising the level cap for Pokemon. Which... In the ZA expansion, it shows Pokemon above 160. Really? In a mainline Pokemon game? So I was like, well, they already increased the level cap in Go, and they increased the level cap in TCG. So I was like, Unite? What? Jeez. How bizarre. So this is getting, like, more messed up when I keep going back through it. How does this look just on its own? I might be not seeing the forest for the trees kind of thing right now.
Oh, your ears full of candy corn, soldier. We can't debrief until Chogo's minions are sent home.
Eh. I don't know if I call ZA mainline, but still, yeah. It's a topic up for debate. It's a topic up for debate. I don't know how people define mainline. It's down to personal opinion. It's made by Game Freak, which for some people is enough. Although it doesn't have anywhere near as much of the budget that mainline games did, that's probably a good enough distinction. I think it's kind of insulting, really, that Pokemon Legends EA was, like, given such a small budget because, like, Legends Arceus was so well received by the community. And they were at least like, yeah, we're gonna do this again. We're gonna do another Legends game because people liked it. We're not gonna give it a budget, though. And it's like, huh?
Can you tell me about the Night King Corns? Oh, your ears full of candy corn, soldier. We can't debrief until Chogo's minions are sent home. Can you tell me about the Night King Corns? Oh, your ears full of candy corn, soldier. We can't debrief until Chogo's minions are sent home.
I wonder if, you know how some VTubers have, like, that kind of halo border around their model? I wonder if having that around my model would help with doing stuff like this, because there'd be, like, a clear border that the computer could potentially try to follow.
tell me about the Night King Corns? Are your ears full of candy corn, soldier? We can't debrief until Choco's minions are sent home.
I'd say the mainline games have 2 or more versions, but I'm open to having that definition modified. I think the games have their own canon and timelines, like Pokemon Ranger games are all one timeline and canon. Yeah. We all know that Pokemon subscribes to the many worlds theory rather heavily. Oh yeah, it was very much stated by like one of the head developers that literally every cartridge, because back then it was cartridges, because obviously not everything is on a cartridge now, everything seems to be digital. But it was literally said by one of the head developers that they like that every cartridge is like its own world. So yes, Pokemon does subscribe to the many worlds theory. Because it's the thing is the main reason why with Legends EA that it is it a quote unquote mainline game is literally because of the story. Because characters and the events of Pokemon X and Y appear and are relevant in Legends EA. It literally happens later on in the timeline of that game. So even though the mechanics are different, the world and the story is the same. So is it a mainline game? I don't know. Pokemon doesn't tend to do stuff like that. The only time a game has genuinely been sequential has been Black and White and Black and White 2. Because it literally has a 2 in it. But Legends EA has characters and things from X and Y. Again, I haven't played through ZA and I want to, so I've tried to not look at spoilers too much, but like, AZ and his Floette are there. So, I don't know. I suppose it's one of those things where it's like, because the thing is that if you look at a franchise like, say, Digimon, I would say, has 2 mainline series, quote unquote, which is the World series and the Story series. But I would consider them both mainline, whereas things like apps, mobile apps and things like that are spin-offs. I consider those to be like the spin-off ones. So with Pokemon, do we now have, because we have 2 of them, do we have 2 mainline series? Because they're both made by Game Freak, and they both have consequential storylines that relate to one another. There is a book, if you didn't know this, you probably do, in Legends Arceus, the way that you find Manaphy is in that game, the way you find out how to find Manaphy is by reading a book in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So there's a correlation between those 2 games. It's tenuous, but it exists. Excuse me. Also, I really need to go to the bathroom, so marinate on that for a minute. Hello. I'm back. What? That was the go under the arch at sunset thing, right? I just remember the arch. It was like, it wasn't quite an arch. It was two spikes. They didn't meet. They kind of looked like pincer claws to me, though I don't think the game ever referred to them as such, but they looked like pincer claws to me. Pincers, you might say. But you had to have, I think, a Buizel and an Overquill in your team or something. And then you had to go through the arch at sunset. Something like that. Walter. I'm guessing if I change this, the mask doesn't follow. Oh no, it does. Great.
Can you tell me about the Night King clones? Are your ears full of candy corn, soldier? We can't debrief until Chogo's minions are sent home.
Hi, Dan! Look who it is. If it isn't my failed ADHD accusation. Yeah, let's go. I was right. I love you. Look, we all know I have ADHD, even if the NHS won't acknowledge it. Where's my
It wants me to go kill minions. I didn't have to do that.
It's like you want someone to fly there and kick your ass. What are you saying to my wife? What are you saying? Call me stinky. How dare you? That is my wife. Yep, and that's the end of that clip. I suppose I should caption it. Oh no, one of my friends is gonna fly over to see me. Oh no, how horrible. Can I see it? Yeah, of course you can. I might caption it. It's literally just this. Which is why I should probably caption it.
I'm doing the thing that I need to do to go do the book. No, it's the one before that. Yeah,
I should probably caption it. Can't hear it. Nanny? Cool. Nanny? I was going to put arrows in this as well, actually. Where's the arrow? Let me find my arrow. Who knows what folder it's in? Maybe me. Maybe I know which folder it's in. Assets. Red arrow. That one there. Arrow. That. Copy that. There we go. Like that. There we go. So yeah, there's not too much editing here, which is why I'm like, I should probably caption this, because this first sort of 10 seconds, 20, nearly 30 seconds, doesn't have anything other than up to here, so I should probably put captions on it, because this is just us talking.
You know how you criticize us for redeeming all of our stuff in chat because we have ADHD? And yet we have 3 people left to do the book. And you're now, I don't know what you're doing.
I'm doing the thing that I need to do to go do the book.
Do you? I thought you'd unlocked all the Lunatics wardrobe.
No, it's the one before that.
Before that.
Yeah, I preemptively looked up all the other ones, because Hallowed Eyes wants me to carve pumpkins, which I went to go do, and I did that. So I was like, well, I'm going to preemptively go see what the one after that wants to do. And the one after that wants me to have the achievement Ancient Grudge, which is to go kill Joko's minions. So I'm like, fine, I'll go do that. I'll go do that now.
That's a completely separate quest.
But it says that it's required for this. It says Mad Memories Rivalry. You go talk to this person after you have completed this achievement. So I'm going to go complete the achievement. Can you tell me about the Mad King Thorn's room? Oh, your ear's full of candy corn, soldier. We can't debrief until Chogo's minions are sent home.
The fuck?
That's too early.
Vindication!
That's too early.
Vindication!
Yeah, that's where it cuts, by the way. That's where the clip cuts. So, I didn't make it cut there. By the way, in Pie Animals, do you need to buy heavy gear for the heavy rod, or do you use light gear until you can afford heavy gear? I think you have to use heavy gear on the heavy rod, I think. I don't remember. We did some fishing yesterday after you left. But yeah, this section of the clip at the start feels kind of empty, so I guess I should caption it. We'll just have this bit. I don't remember if you saw this bit.
They're in the piss river.
No!
Piss.
God fucking damn it, I can't escape it!
Wait, what? Am I missing something?
The
Get out while you
desolation
can.
is all the liquid there is yellow like piss.
It's meant to be sulfur, but it's been dubbed the Piss River. Piss. Piss. So, copy that. Over to this one. And copy that as well. Over to this one. There's a second clip about the Piss River and mini follow-up. Yes, that'd be this one. See, look at this loading screen. Very clearly a river of piss. Clarification. It's a two-parter. I feel like this screenshot alone, just the screenshot of that. Very clearly a river of piss. Lore of the Piss River. There's lore! Lore! It needs hope to add some effects in a piss montage. No! No! We need to commission Hope for, like, next year's, April. It could be next year's April Fools. It should be an entire YouTube video. That's what I'm saying. Like, we can commission Hope for April Fools to do, like, a compilation of all of the piss clips. Because there's the Jackbox one as well. Although Hope is a very busy person now because they're in college.
Blue, you know how you
Guess who's falling asleep playing Hades 2 because I'm so comfy. You never cease to amaze me, Das.
Blue, you know how you Blue, you know how you criticize us.
What do you mean it's a perfectly normal thing? Isn't Hades 2 is an action roguelike, not a comfy cozy game. But you've always been like this. Both you and Den baffle me, because Den will be there and like, I'm gonna go play League of Legends to relax. And I'm like, those two words don't belong in a sentence together. That's not... No! Bleh. Hi, boopies. I fell asleep mid-fight with Seregios and got carted 2 weeks ago. Yeah, again, it's like, I love Monster Hunter. It is not a relaxing go-to-sleep game. Not what they're designed to do. But also, as demonstrated as you fell asleep and died, so like, you know, not the correct thing to do. Go play Stardew Valley like normal people! I'd Sleeping Beauty that bitch if I did Stardew. That's the point! It's a relaxing game! It's supposed to put you to sleep! Can you advise, is the Final Fantasy boss an event that's ever going to end, or is it perma, and can I kill it whenever? To my knowledge, it's like Rathalos, and it's just in the game now. In FF. Are you talking about Arkveld or Omega? It should be permanent like Behemoth in World. Well, there you go then. It's a permanent addition to the game. It's available as a special event quest that can be accessed at any time once unlocked. It's not time-related expires. There you go then. There you go then. There you go then. It makes sense because I think it's probably like an equal thing of like they want FF. FF doesn't typically do timed events unless it's like a seasonal thing. So they probably wanted it in the game permanently. So it's like, well, if FF is going to have it permanently, then Monster Hunter needs to have it permanently too in order to be fair. I imagine was the logic behind that. Because I need that outfit, fair enough. I've not even touched it. I've not played Monster Hunter in probably like 3 months. I did see that the Fall Guys event was happening again. Yes,
Lou, you know how you criticize us for
How do you spell criticize? Crit-a-size? Crit-i-size. I can only fight it on Savage to farm it. Fuck that. I don't think we ever did Savage Behemoth when it was current. We went back and did it later, but like they added in the expansion 6 then, so we had like over-leveled gear. It's like going back and doing extremes 3 expansions later, and it's like, haha, we can solo this now. And it's like, yeah, because you're 50 levels higher. But I don't think we ever did Savage Behemoth. It was literally too hard. Did regular Behemoth a few times, and we were like, good. Done. Crit E size. I know it's not right, but it made me giggle. It's crit I size. Crit A size, crit E size, crit E size. Tried it twice in a recommended server thinking I could get some help. Nobody answered my SOS later, and the video peeps are saying you need to treat it like a raid, healer, tank, DPS. Yes. Yes, you do, apparently. Yes. It is a very good crossover in that it crosses over even mechanics. The hard Leshen made me want to cry. God, Leshen fucking sucked. That went too far. That went too far into Witcher's mechanics, I feel, of like, you're making me stop do Monster Hunter things in order to do Witcher things. That went too far. Need Neren's heals, lol, yep. The goat!
Criticize us for redeeming.
I'm just gonna do that. Where's us?
For redeeming all of our stuff in chat because in chat. All of our stuff in chat because
Redeeming all of our stuff in chat. Redeeming all of our stuff in chat. You need to clash that motherfucker right after 40k. Adios. Have fun. It was really funny because I tuned into a friend stream who was doing Omega, and they were literally there going, "Someone mounted him, please!" And I couldn't resist going into the chat and being like, "Oh no! If only you had an Insect Glaive player." And they're like, "Shut up!" And I was like, "Just saying."
because we have ADHD.
Hmm. Acknowledgement. I think I spelt that correctly. I think that's just a word that inherently looks like it's been spelt wrong, but no, that is how it is spelt. It's just really funny to me because I haven't even remotely looked at fighting Omega myself. And then they revealed what the next update was that, and I literally went, "Fuck Omega! This is better!" Who gives a shit about this robot? Hmm.
And yet we have
Oh, I should message them when that next update comes down and be like, "Hey, yo, collab? Wanna go hunt the new boy?" Because we can't collab on FF because I'm not on the same server. That's something I should do. I should make a note of that and just be like, hey, message this person and ask if they want to do a collab when the Monster Hunter update comes out. Oh no. Oh no, I've just sent a meme and it's so true though. Guys, this is actually true though. Our glorious 21, their wicked 6-7. Our great E, their primitive Skibbity. Our noble Rarix D and their backwards Riz. Our heroic Beanie Babies and their brutish Labubu. History is a circle. History is a circle. It's so true though. Stanji literally sent me memes of just E this morning and I was giggling like an idiot. E.
And yet we have 3 people. And yet we have 3 people left. Left to do the book. Left to do the book.
Left to do the book. Need to rebuild my support kitty set. Core, I love you, but you will never support as well as Nerowin on a hunting horn. You'd be better off DPSing.
And yet we have 3 people left to do the book. We have 3 people left to do the book. And you're now, I don't know what you're doing.
My support building kitty, my support kitty building well was amazing. It's just DPS was more optimal. Yeah, the problem is that Omega is hard as nails, so you need to be being optimal. Is the thing. Yeah, because you got to think of if you have to handle this like a MMO dungeon, you need 1 tank, 1 healer, and 2 DPS. You don't have 1 tank, 2 healers, and a DPS.
And you're now. And you're now. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what.
Main issue with it at the moment is access to resources. That probably is a big thing. I will say what I said back in World, which is if you're determined to do a support build, change your weapon.
I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm doing the thing that Okay, where's my bit of text? I'm doing...
thing that I need to do to go do the book. The thing that I need to do to Yeah, cool. I just thought. I don't know why this thought didn't occur to me sooner. You can have your door blades, have them slotted with DPS gems, and then you can have an alt weapon like sword and shield or hunting horn that you switch to, and you can have support skills slotted into that, and then you can DPS and support if that is what you are trying to achieve. Need to do to go do the book. Doing the thing that I need to do to go do the book.
Yeah, I thought you'd unlocked all the lunatics wardrobe. Yeah, I thought you'd. Yeah. I thought you'd unlocked all the lunatics wardrobe.
I thought you'd unlocked. Is it all the lunatics wardrobe?
Unlocked all the lunatics wardrobe.
Yeah, unlocked. Oh, this is too much. I need to split it into too much text. I thought you'd unlocked.
You unlocked.
Thought you'd unlocked. All the lunatics wardrobe.
Yeah, I thought you'd unlocked all the.
Oh, it's do you? Not really. Do you?
Yeah, I thought you'd unlocked all the lunatics wardrobe.
No,
Yeah,
it's the
but
one
she
before
upgrade
that.
cheap-
No,
yeah,
it's
but
the one
she
before
upgrade
that.
achievements before that.
Yeah, I preemptively looked up all the other ones because Hallowed Eyes.
It's 5 p.m. on Friday, I'm free, let's go! The problem is that you can only put offensive gems on weapons. Doubt. I thought the melder woman, I thought it was like they don't drop, but the melder woman could like meld them. I might be mistaken, I haven't looked because I don't do support builds. But I thought that like the melder woman could meld support type gems that can go in weapons. I could be wrong. Anyway.
Wardrobe.
No,
Yeah,
it's
but
the one
she did
before
other
that.
achievements before that.
Yeah, I preemptively looked up all the other ones, because Hallowed Eyes wants me to carve pumpkins, which I went to go do, and I did that, so I was like, well, I'm going to preemptively go see what the one after that wants to do, and the one after that wants me to have the achievement Ancient Grudge, which is to... I do so much talking here, I don't want to caption it! I kind of just want the images to just explain it, because I'm talking so much here. But yeah. The one before
Other
that.
achievements before that.
Yeah, I looked... I look like all you need. Furry? Where? No,
Yeah,
it's
but
the one
she did
before
other
that.
achievements before that.
Yeah. I'm kidding. I could tell you were kidding because your username is Lyran the Therian. No,
Yeah,
it's the
which
one before
other
that.
achievements before
Let's move this down slightly. No,
Yeah,
it's the
which
one before
other
that.
achievements before that.
Yeah, I looked. Before that. No,
Yeah,
it's the
which
one before. No,
yeah,
it's the
which
one before
other
that.
achievements before that.
Yeah, I look. Plops down. Fair enough. Make yourself comfy. No,
Yeah,
it's the
which
one before
other
that.
achievements before that.
Yeah, I preemptively looked up all. Oh, thank you for the follow. Okay. So I don't want to caption all this. Oh, thank you. Ah.
No,
I'll go do that now.
that's a completely separate quest.
But it says that it's required for this. But it says that it's required for this. That then. But it says it's required for this. Move it along. Can you show your tongue? I mean, it's in my mouth. The best I can do is that. I need to fix that. Blend shape's broken on this. I don't usually do video editing. I'm normally like doing art or gaming, but I had some work that I need to do, so I'm doing it here on stream. Ah. Ah. I'll go do that. I'll go do that now. Go do that. No. I'll go do that.
That's a completely separate quest.
That's a completely separate quest. I want some cookies. I don't have any cookies. We need to go grocery shopping. I'll go do that. I'll go do that now.
That's a completely separate quest.
We're supposed to waste away. Empty out my bedroom. Throw all that stuff away. All I'm taking with me now is a blank slate. 'Cause these days are too short to live a whole life through in this landlocked heart with you. Wired for this. This is Mad Memories. Nah. Mad memories. We supposed to waste away. This song. But it says that it's required for this. It says mad mem. It says mad mem. It says mad mem. This is Mad Memories Rivalry. Mad Memories Rivalry. Cause these days are too short to live my whole life through this landlocked heart with you. Go talk to this person after you have completed this achievement. You go talk to this person. Go talk to this person. After you have completed this achievement. After you have completed... You've completed... this achievement. Go talk to this person after you have completed this achievement. So I'm going to go complete the achievement. So I'm going to go... So I'm going to go... Took a quick look, and decos with damage on them are weapon only, while ones with defensive are armor only. I suppose there's a middle ground where some supporty gems could go either way. Fair enough. You would have to get in game and work it out. You would have to get in game and work it out because otherwise the main problem is that when you are trying to do a support build with a DPS weapon, you then just become kind of mid at both of those things. You're not doing 100% DPS and you're not doing 100% healing, so it's just kind of... Complete the achievement. Maybe you could just start to learn a hunting horn. I would suggest learning sword and shield because it's a middle ground, because sword and shield can use items with the weapon out. That's like its whole thing. So if you wanna occasionally stab a thing but also do support, the weapon of choice is sword and shield. Ooh, that is not what I want that to do. Nope. You go talk to this person after you have completed this achievement, so I'm going to go complete the achievement. Can you tell me about the Mad King Thorn's room? Oh, your ear's full of candy corn, soldier. We can't debrief until Chogo's minions are sent home!
The fuck?
Vindic.
The fuck? The fuck?
Vindication.
Okay, it's just this little bit here. I don't think I want to caption all of this. That wants, but I should probably caption this bit here. Oh, this was a complex clip. I preempted.
Before that.
Yeah, I looked up. That.
Achievements before that.
Yeah, I looked up. Yeah, I looked. I looked up. I looked. Yeah, I looked up. I preemptively looked. I looked. I'm getting flustered because I'm stuttering. Or potentially the other way round.
For that.
Yeah, I looked up. I preemptively looked up all the. I preemptively double check if that's how you spell that. Preemptive. Yeah, I think it is. Apparently there isn't either. Preemptively. Yeah, I preemptively looked up all the. I preemptively looked up all the other ones because all the other ones because all the other ones. Move it down slightly. And we're going to put a little arrow in here, I think. Way too big. Like that.
Before that.
Yeah, I preemptively looked up all the other ones because Hallowed Eyes wants me to carve pumpkins, which I went to go do, and I did that. So I was like, well, I'm going to preemptively go see what the one after that wants to do. And the one after that wants me to have the achievement Ancient Grudge, which is to go kill Joko's minions. So I'm like, fine, I'll go do that. I'll go do that now.
which I went to go do, and I did that. So I was like, well, I'm going to preemptively go see what the one after that wants to do. Because Hallowed Eyes... Hallowed Eyes wants me to carve pumpkins, which I went to go do, and I did that. So I was like, well, I'm going to preemptively go see what the one after that wants to do. And the one after that wants me to have the achievement Ancient Grudge, which is to go kill Joko's minions. So I'm like, fine, I'll go do that. I'll go do that now.
That's a completely...
Okay, I think that'll do. I think that will do. So I don't have to, like, caption that absolute waffle.
Blue, you know how you criticize us for redeeming all of our stuff in chat because we have ADHD?
That's a typo there. Like that.
Blue, you know how you criticize us for redeeming all of our stuff in chat because we have ADHD?
Hmm.
And yet we have 3 people. Chat because we have ADHD.
Hmm.
And yet we have 3 people left to do the book. And you're now... I don't know what you're doing.
I'm doing the thing that I need to do to go do the book.
Do you? I thought you'd unlocked all the Lunatics wardrobe.
No, it's the one before that.
Before that.
Yeah, I preemptively looked up all the other ones, because Hallowed Eyes wants me to carve pumpkins, which I went to go do, and I did that. So I was like, well, I'm going to preemptively go see what the one after that wants to do. And the one after that wants me to have the achievement Ancient Grudge, which is to go kill Joko's minions. So I'm like, fine, I'll go do that. I'll go do that now.
That's a completely separate quest.
But it says that it's required for this. It says Mad Memories Rivalry. You go talk to this person after you have completed this achievement. So I'm going to go complete the achievement. Can you tell me about the Mad King Thorn's room? Oh, your ear's full of candy corn, soldier. We can't debrief until Chogo's minions are sent home.
The fuck?
Vindication!
There we go. We did it! That was a big one. That took us a while to do. That was a big one. Four Guys event is up in FF. I know, I'm aware. Can't say I'm jumping to go do it. My Wi-Fi was out. Oof! That sucks. That sucks. Is it back now, or are you having to use, like, phone data? Okay, and that one goes... Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. Good lord. That goes like that. Whew. Oh boy. That one took a very long time to do. Using my phone data, fair enough. Don't use it all up. Ah, there we go. I can colour mark the folders to say that they are done. So MISC is also done. So colour tag green. FF is not done. Guild Wars is now done. Colour tag green. Halo is done. Colour tag green. Jackbox is done. Green. That makes my brain feel better. Look at all the green. That makes me feel better. So I was like, I can't tell how much I've done. I've actually done a decent amount. I'll probably pop on for the clothes as the jacket seems really popular. Oh, there's a jacket this time? Because, I suppose I should have asked that first. Is there new stuff this time round? Because we got all the stuff last time. I suppose, it'll get posted in FF chat, I'm sure. Excuse me. Okay. I gotta go eat. No, it's okay, because to be fair, I kind of also need to go eat. So I might wrap up stream there, I think. So you won't be missing out. If you are desperately in need of content, I'll be streaming again in a couple of hours. So don't worry. Die's a noob, I don't know what else is. Fair enough. I have to check the patch notes. Check the patch notes. Yes. Let me come over here. Ah. How dare you poke my nose? Ah. Right. Yeah. So, as I said, I'm gonna go sort out dinner and groceries for the evening. And we will be back with second stream today, because today is the day we have 2 streams. So I'll be back in about an hour and a half. If you join the Discord, there is a notification channel for when stream goes live. And we'll be back in a couple of hours to play Party Animals. We were going to be doing our collab with Lying, but Lying has been having some tech issues, so we're going to do some gaming instead. Did I arrive at the end? You did, Pistu. I'm sorry, but I'm going to be back later. I was just saying I'm going to be back in a couple of hours, so if you're that desperate to see me, you can come back and I will be here. I'm always around. But yeah, I gotta go get food. I gotta eat. I gotta look after myself. Yay! So yeah, well, I'll be doing some Party Animals later tonight with some friends. So that should be a fun time. I'm sure there's going to be lots of shouting at all of us. B under A for Sky. I would prefer if you call me Blue or Blue Sky. I don't know why. Blue or Blue Sky is fine. But my brain keeps getting derailed. I think I've said everything I need to say. But yeah, the schedule is there on screen. So you can see that. Bear in mind that a lot of places have had daylight saving time now, so I know that some people's timing and schedules is a bit off. So once more, if you want to know when stream is starting, you can join the Discord, and if you give yourself the Twitch notif role, there's a role that you can pick. It will opt you in for Discord notifications for when the stream goes live. You can join the Discord and not have that if you don't want to. That's fine. Nothing wrong with it. But if you're gonna, if you're ever concerned of I don't know when the stream is, I don't know, Discord will tell you. There you go. It's easy. She's the Blue Sky Wolf from the popular social media platform Blue Sky. Imagine they made a social media platform just for me. I came first, I'll have you know. I came first. Anyway, I need to go because I think a certain someone is patiently waiting for me to finish so that we can go get groceries. So I'm going to go do that. But yes, I will see you in a couple of hours. See you later, bon appetit. Thank you, Pistu! And if I don't see you, have a good weekend. Right, take care, everybody, and I'll see you later. Bye!